Hi, my name is Beau Butler, and I've been in the industry for 4 years. I came up with my porn name because my middle name is Beau, and my grandpa, when he moved to Hollywood in the 1950s, he changed his last name to Butler because that was his favorite. Gone with the Wind was his favorite movie, so yeah, it's after Rhett Butler. So it was August 2020, and it was the first time we were allowed to leave our house in California. So I went to a nude beach in San Diego, and I saw these two guys fucking with a tripod camera on the beach and a whole crowd of people. And I asked, "What is this?" And they said, "Oh, these guys have like really big OnlyFans." And I was like, "I can do that." So that's when I started thinking about it, and I didn't start until like 6 months later. Big difference. Big difference. An OnlyFans scene from start to finish, photos, TikTok, Instagram, the whole scene, the post photos, Twitter things will take maybe 3 hours tops, where a studio scene, start to finish, could take anywhere from, on a good day, 5 hours. On a bad day, I've had 15 hours. I actually met my husband at a pre-drinks party when I was visiting London. I was there with Chris Dam and Brock Banks, and I had he walked into the party and he took my breath away, how gorgeous he was. And I was too nervous to say hi, so Brock Banks came up and introduced us. And then last year, this time, I took him to Paris for Christmas, and I didn't tell him I was gonna propose. I didn't tell him anything. And I set up a photo shoot. I told him, "Oh, we're just gonna do a photo shoot with this local photographer." And so we did this photo shoot, and we went to, the final location was the Palais de Royal, which is like the palace connected to the Louvre. And we're doing pictures, and then I just dropped to one knee, and then the photographer has a picture of every single shot of his reaction and me getting down, and we have it framed in our living room now. Complicated. Yeah, it's complicated. I never really thought I was a jealous person until I started doing OnlyFans. 'Cause I've been doing this for 4 years, so I have relationships with everybody. Whether that's, I think they're amazing and they're so cool, or one time they were super rude to me, or this, that, and the other. So those same people are trying to film with my husband, so I'm like, oh, I don't really like her, babe. You know what I mean? But I have to just keep it professional and remember, like, okay, we both have a job to do. We have one bank account now, so any money he makes is money I make, and vice versa. So yeah, it's complicated though. Funny stories. Well, I actually just filmed on a beach. Yeah, there's a private beach in Puerto Vallarta that we rented out to film, me and Matt Ellis. And the waves were pretty normal the whole day, totally normal. And while we're down in the water, literally out of the blue, a massive wave smacked us and knocked us over. And I was picking sand out of my foreskin for probably the whole rest of the day. It was intense. My favorite sex position, I like doggy. I like to see, boom, boom, boom. I like to spread the hole open, watch it go in and out, the whole thing. Yeah, that's my favorite. And receiving, I like to be laying flat. That feels the best to me. So I feel their entire body weight on top of me while they're inside of me. I love that. Probably on a beach in Mexico. Probably on a beach in Mexico. Or, God, there's so many crazy places. And whenever somebody asks me this question, it all blanks. But yeah, probably a beach in Mexico, or somewhere public in Europe. I can't remember where, but surprised to know about me, that I'm verse, that I'm actually very, very verse. I prefer to bottom in scenes because I'm able to show off my assets better. But in my personal life, I'm more of a verse top. Oh, I'm so happy to be working with Choice Model Management. I've had like a sort of just a text relationship with Chris for years. I knew him through Mark McNamara. I've always thought he just has the nicest temperament, just a really sweet guy. And it's nice to be a part of a group, because sometimes it can feel really lonely in this industry if you're doing everything on your own and having to think of everything on your own. So it feels really nice to have that added support for studio work. Well, you get full length, high definition videos posted to the wall on a weekly basis. You get to chat with me pretty much 24/7. You get one-on-one chats, you get custom videos. My Twitter is Beau Butler XXX. My Instagram is Beau Butler Official. My TikTok is The Butlers, and my OnlyFans is Beau Butler XXX.